Hey everyone and welcome to Toppscholars. In this session, we are going to discuss arithmetic progression. We are going to solve previous year questions as always. So let's begin. So if you see over here for arithmetic progression from 2020 to 2024, let us try to understand and analyze how many questions were actually asked. So if you see in 2020, there was one question of 2 marks and one question of 3 marks. This was the COVID time anyways. If you can just focus on 2021 to 2024, you can see that there is a 2 questions of 1 mark, 2 questions of 2 marks, 1 question of 3 mark and 1 question of 4 marks. So all the types of questions were asked here in 2021, in 2022. Even in 2024 and 2023, if you see, only 3 marker was not asked. That means this chapter stands very important, right? Because you can expect 1 marker, you can expect 2 marker, you can even expect 3 marker as well as a 4 marker, right? So this chapter is very important, but the good thing is that this chapter is very easy as well. So you can also have a look at this particular graph to get a better clarity. 1 markers are generally asked the most. 2 marker is for sure asked. If you see, everywhere you'll find a 2 marker. You can also find a 4 marker in most of the cases, right? And these yellow ones show you the 3 markers. So this gives us a good idea that almost all the types of questions can be asked from this particular chapter. Okay. So let's have a look at a question now. Let us directly start with the problems. So decide whether the following sequence is an AP. If so, find the 20th term of the progression. So if you see this question, firstly, we are supposed to decide whether this particular sequence is an AP or not. And how do we do that? We do that by finding the common difference, isn't it? So if you see the terms over here, this is your first term A1, this is A2, this is A3, then A4, A5, A6, and A7, right? So we need to find out the difference between the consecutive terms over here. So if I focus on A2 minus A1, A2 minus A1, what will be A2 minus A1? Minus 5 minus 12, right? A2 then minus then A1. That is why minus minus is coming 2 times. So minus 5 plus 12, that is equal to positive 7. Then A3 minus A2, that is equal to 2 minus 5, that is 2 plus 5, that is 7. Then these are very simple, isn't it? A4 minus A3. How much is A4 minus A3? 16 minus 9, that is 7. Then A5 minus A4, that is equal to 23 minus 16, that is 7. And then A6 minus A5, that is equal to 30 minus 23, which is 7. So if you see, the difference between the consecutive terms is constant, that is 7. Therefore, yes, this is an AP, right? So the first part is done. Yes, it is an AP. Now the second part says, so this is an AP, definitely yes. The second part says, find the 20th term. Now we know that the nth term, that is an, is given by a plus n minus 1 into d, right? So n is 20 because we are supposed to find out the 20th term. So can I say a20 is equal to a? What is a? A is the first term, that is minus 12 plus n minus 1. N is 20 minus 1 into d. Common difference d is 7. So that gives you minus 12 plus 20 minus 1 is 19 into 7, right? That is minus 12 plus 19 into 7, that is 133, right? And then 133 minus 12 is going to give me 121. So the 20th term is 121, right? I hope you are understanding this question. Very simple. We are supposed to find out the 20th term, that is given by A20, and we know that A20 now is 121. Simple, easy. Let's continue. Okay, let's have a look at a new question now. It says, in an AP, the sum of three consecutive terms is 27. In an AP, the sum of three consecutive terms is 27 and their product is 504. Find the terms. Now, this is a very interesting question and very easy as well. Understand, whenever they ask you three consecutive terms, you assume them as a minus d, a plus d. So we will say that let a minus d, a plus d, right, be three consecutive terms, right? Consecutive means back-to-back terms. Their sum is 27. So let me write down. Sum is 27. That is a minus d plus a plus d is 27. Can I cancel d? Yes. A plus a plus a. So 3a is 27. How much will be a? A will be 27 divided by 3. So a is 9. So this a over here is 9. I hope this is clear. We have a minus d, a plus d, and a is 9. Now it says their product is 504. So product means multiplication. So can I say a minus d into a plus d is 504. Correct? This is given. Now a we already know it is 9. So can I say here 9 minus d into 9 plus d, this is a, okay, is equal to 504. So this becomes 9 minus d into 9 plus d is equal to 504 divided by 9. So 9 ones are 9 5s are 45, right? Then 5 4 54, 9 6 are 54. So you get 56. Now this is 9 minus d, 9 plus d. So can I say this is a minus b into a plus b, a square minus b square? That is 9 square minus d square. So 9 square minus d square is equal to 56. 9 square is 81. 81 minus 56 is 25. So can I say d square is 25? So what will be d? D will be equal to plus or minus 5. Always remember, d can be positive, d can be negative, right? So d can be positive 5, d can be negative 5. Now, we have two options. If a is 9 and d is 5, or a is 9 and d is minus 5, because d can be 5, d can be minus 5. Both the options are right. So we know the three numbers are a minus d, a plus d, a minus d, that is 9 minus 5, which is 4, a, which is 9, a plus d, 9 plus 4, which is 13. So the three numbers are 4, 9, 13, or this is a minus d, that is 9 minus 5, which is 14, a, which is 9, and a plus d, right, which is 9 plus minus 5, that is 4. So the three numbers are 5, 4, 13. Sorry, 4, 9, 13. So sorry, this is 5. This is 5. this is 14. So the three numbers are 4, 9, 13 or reverse order. 14, sorry, not 13. Or we have 14, 9, 4. Right? So either we have 4, 9, 14 or 14, 9, 4. I hope you have understood this problem, very easy. But make sure that you don't write only one answer. Children make a mistake here, they don't take D as -5. Whenever we get the value of D here, understand, make sure that you take both the values of D. Now you might feel, okay, answer is the same, it is 4, 9, 14 or 14, 9, 4. But this is an AP, right? This can be increasing also, this can be decreasing also. We don't know. Looking at the question, we cannot say that, right? So it can be 4, 9, 14 or 14, 9, 4. Easy. Let's continue. Find the value of the common difference for an AP. It's a one marker, very simple. We are just supposed to find out the common difference. Okay, options are also given. So here the AP is given. What is the AP? AP is given -10, -6, -2, 2 and so on. Can I say this is A1? Can I say this is A2? What is the common difference D given by? Common difference is A2 minus A1, right? That is equal to A2 is -6 minus A1 is -10. That is -6 plus 10. That is 4. That's it. 4 is the right answer. Easy. So make sure that this is how you find out the common difference D. That is the difference between the two consecutive terms. Now comes the new question. It says for a given AP, A is 3.5 and D is 0. Find Tn. Isn't this a simple question? How do we find out Tn? We call it as Tn or we call it as An, doesn't matter. Let's follow your textbook. This is Tn. Even if you see the previous problems, I've written An, but make sure that you write down Tn only as per the textbook. So that is given as A plus n minus 1 into D. So what is given? Tn is equal to A. What is A? A is 3.5 plus n minus 1 into what is D? D is 0. What will be this? Any number into 0 is 0. So that becomes 3.5 plus 0. That is equal to 3.5. Easy. So 3.5 is your final answer. Obviously, because the difference is 0, there is no difference. So every term will be the same 3.5, 3.5, 3.5 and so on. Okay, now we have an activity based question. So it says the first term and the common difference of the AP are 6 and 3. First term is 6, common difference is 3. Right? Now forget about the activity. Let's assume that we don't have the activity here. Let's forget about the activity. Assume that we don't have the activity. We are supposed to do it directly. Let us do that. So what do we have? The first term is 6. So can I say A is 6? Common difference D is 3. We are supposed to find out S 27. So can I say N is equal to 27? Because we are supposed to find out S 27. What is the formula for Sn? Sn is N by 2, 2A plus N minus 1 into D, right? So this will become S 27 is equal to 27 by 2 into 2 into A. How much is A? A is 6 plus N is 27. So 27 minus 1 into D is 3. So that becomes 27 by 2 into 6 twos are 12 plus 27 minus 1 is 26. 26 into 3 is, you can write down 26 into 3. This gives you 78, this gives you 12, right? So 27 by 2 We can write down 27 by 2 into 12 plus 78, which is 90. This is 2 ones are 2 45s are. And then you are supposed to multiply 45 and 27. That gives you the final answer, right? So finally, we are supposed to multiply what? 45 and 27, right? So let us do that. 7 5 is 35, carry 3, 5 to the 10, 13, right? 0, 7 4 is the 28, 4 to the 8 and then 10, right? That gives you 5, 8 plus 5 is 13, 2, 1. So 1, 2, 3, 5 is the value of your S27, right? That is 1, 2, 3, 5. Clear? Okay, let's continue. Now the question says find the 24th term of the AP. We're supposed to find out the 24th term. That means, can I say we are supposed to find out T24, isn't it? Now tell me one thing, what is the formula for Tn? What is the formula for Tn? We know that Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. Here what all do we know? We have the AP 12, 16, 20, 24, right? The AP is 12, 16, 20, 24 and so on. What is the value of A over here? The value of A is 12. What is the value of D over here? 16 minus 12, right? We are supposed to find out T24. So can I say N is equal to 24? So what will be T24? T24 will be A plus 24 minus 1 into D. So that is equal to A. A is how much? 12 plus 23 into D. D is how much? D is 4. Right? 12 plus 23 into 4. So how much is 23 into 4? That is 96. So can I say this is equal to 12 plus 96? That gives you 108. I hope this is clear. Formula for Tn, A plus n minus 1 into D. A is 12, D is 4, right? D is 4, A is 12, D is 4, and n minus 1, that is 24 minus 1 is 23. 23 4s are is 92. 92 plus 2 is 104. Correct? Okay. Let's have a look at a new question now. Write any one arithmetic progression with common difference 5. Find its nth term and sum of first n terms. Now this is a very simple question. We are supposed to write down any one arithmetic progression with common difference 5. Now see, this is very simple. What you can do is, you can start with any number. Start with whatever number you want. Positive number, negative number. Even you can take fraction, but that will be a little bit difficult. Let's make it easy. Let me start with say 2. If the common difference is 5, what will be the next number? Plus 5, that is 7. What will be the next number? Plus 5, that is 12. What will be the next number? Plus 5, that is 17. So can we say our AP is 2, 7, 12, 17 and so on. If you want, you can take some other AP. You can also start with 0. Doesn't matter, 0, 5, 10. You can also start with minus, that is minus 3, then 2, then 7 and so on. So that's your choice. Now can I say here the difference is 5. The first term A is 2. And n is anyways n. They are not telling us to find out the 10th term or the 15th term. So can I say Tn will be equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. How much is A? A is 2. plus n minus 1 into d is 5. So we get this is equal to, this as in Tn is equal to, I can say 2 plus 5 into n is 5n. 5 into minus 1 is minus 5. That is equal to 5n minus 3. So that is your Tn, right? Tn is 5n minus 3. What will be Sn? Sn will be equal to n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 into d, right? Right? So I'll say Sn is equal to n by 2, 2 into a. A is how much? A is 2 plus n minus 1 into 5. So that gives you n by 2 into 2 to the 4 plus 5n minus 5, right? So this gives you 5n minus 1. This gives you n by 2. This is 5n minus 1. You can keep this as your final answer. If you want to multiply n inside, you can multiply n inside. If you do that and keep 2 in the denominator, you can also say that your Sn will be 5n square minus n by 2. You can also keep this as your final answer. Easy. Firstly, we found out Tn. This was Tn. Then we found out Sn. Alright, let's continue. Now the question says, first 4 terms of the AP are, that we are supposed to find out. So one marker whose first term that means A is given, is minus 2 and the common difference D is given. Okay, we are supposed to find out the first 4 terms. This is very simple. First 4 terms. Now first term itself is A1, which is nothing but A, which is nothing but minus 2. What is A2? A2 is A plus D. A is how much? A is minus 2 plus D is how much? D is minus 2. Minus 2 plus minus 2 is minus 4. That is your second term. A3 is what? Second term plus D. Second term plus D. So minus 4 plus D is minus 2. Minus 4 plus minus 2 is minus 6. What is the fourth term? The fourth term is A3 plus D. What is A3? A3 is minus 6. What is D? D is minus 2. Minus 6 plus minus 2 is minus 8. So what are the 4 terms here? Very simple. The first 4 terms are, you'll write down minus 2, minus 4, minus 6, minus 8. Right? Easy, isn't it? Very straightforward. You could have done it orally also, but it's better to write down all the steps. Okay. Now you know the answer. Option C is correct, right? Okay. Let's have a look at one more question. Write second and third terms of an AP. Second term and third term of an AP. Whose first term is 6. First term is 6. So can I say A is 6? The common difference D is minus 3. This is given. Let's move on to the solution. What is given? The first term A is given. How much is that? The first term A is 6. Common difference D is given. How much is that? Minus 3. We are supposed to find out what second term. Second term is A2. Can I say A2 is A plus D? Which is nothing but 6 plus minus 3. that is equal to 3. Let me talk about A3. Can I say A3 is equal to A2 plus D? But what is A2? A2 is 3. What is D? D is minus 3. So can I say A3 is 0? So the two answers are 3 and 0. So how does this AP look like? The first term is 6. Second term is 3. Third term is 0. Then minus 3. Anyways, they're not asking that. I'm just telling you for the better clarity. And if you see, this is the common difference, right? 3 minus 6 is minus 3. 0 minus 3 is minus 3. So yes, our answer is correct. Okay. Alright. Let us see a new question now. Complete the following activity to find the 19th term. So 19th term is T19. We're supposed to complete the activity to find out the 19th term. Okay, the activity will be given to you. There will be some boxes here. As of now, there are no boxes. I'll solve the entire problem for you. You can fill in the boxes accordingly as per the question is asked. Okay, so the AP is already given. What is the AP? AP is 7, 13, 19, 25 and so on, right? So can I say A is equal to 7? Can I say D is equal to 13 minus 7, which is 6? You have A, you have D. What can you take as N? Can I take N as 19? Because we are supposed to find out the 19th term. What is the formula for Tn? The nth term is given by A plus N minus 1 into D. So T19 is given by A, that is 7, plus N is how much? 19 minus 1 into D is how much? 6, right? That is equal to 7 plus 19 minus 1 is 18 into 6. So that is further equal to 18 6 is 108, right? Plus 7, that is how much? So the 19th term is 115. Very easy, very simple. Okay, let's continue now. There is a new question. Find the sum of the first n even natural numbers. It's a 2-mark question. It's a very interesting question, by the way. Find the sum of first n even natural numbers. Now, firstly, we need to understand we are supposed to find out the sum. So, can I say we are supposed to find out Sn here? Even natural numbers. So, can I say even natural numbers? We start from 2 and they form an AP. That is 2, 4, 6 and so on. So these are even natural numbers. Now can I say here your A is 2? Can I say D is 4 minus 2, which is 2? So A is 2, D is 2. So what will be Sn? N by 2, 2A plus N minus 1 into D. This is the formula, isn't it? Put the values. N remains N, N by 2. 2 into A. A is how much? A is 2. Plus N minus 1 into D. D is also 2. That is N by 2. 2 into 2 is 4 plus 2N minus 2. So this you solve further. You get N by 2. 4 minus 2 is 2. So you get 2N plus 2. And then you get n by 2. You can take into 2 common. And inside the bracket, you get n plus 1. Can I cancel 2? So finally I get this is equal to n multiplied by n plus 1. And we can stop here. We can say that sum of the first n even natural numbers is n multiplied by n plus 1. I hope you are getting this. Alright, let's continue. Now comes a new question. It says there is an auditorium with 27 rows of seats. So there are 27 rows like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is row 1. This is row 2. Dot dot dot. There are 27 rows. Row 27 is the last row. Okay, let's try to understand the question. In an auditorium, there are 27 rows and there are 20 seats in the first row. In row 1, there are 20 seats. There are 22 seats in the second row, 24 in the third row, and so on. Find how many total number of seats are there in the auditorium. See, total number of seats. That means, can I say, all we need to do is keep on adding all of them. Right? That is, we are supposed to find out the sum. Okay. But let us create an AP over here. Right? So as per the question, if I consider row 1, then row 2, all the way till row 27. In row 1 there are 20 seats. In row 2 there are 22 seats. In row 3 there are 24 seats and so on. Here can I say A is equal to 20, D is equal to 22 minus 20, that is 2. Right? And can I say N, that is N is number of rows is 27 because there are 27 rows. Okay. Now we are supposed to find out the total seats. So can I say we are supposed to find out Sn, that is n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So that gives you S27 is equal to 27 by 2 into 2 into a, that is 2 into 20 plus n minus 1, that is 27 minus 1 into d. D is how much? D is 2. Right? Solve this further. This gives you 27 by 2 into 2 into 20 is how much? 40 plus 27 minus 1 is how much? 26 into d, that is 2. So that gives you 27 by 2 into 40 plus 26 into 2 is 52. So can I write down 92 here? So 2 ones are and 2 46 are. So finally all you need to do is multiply 46 and 27, right? That gives you 1, 2, 4, 2. So the total number of seats in the auditorium are 1, 2, 4, 2. Easy. Now this is a very interesting question. This was asked for 4 marks. The question says, if the 9th term of an AP is 0, right? If the 9th term of an AP is 0, so can I say T9 is equal to 0 is given. Then prove that. What is to prove? To prove 29th term, that is T29 is double the 19th term, that is 2 multiplied by T19. This is what we are supposed to prove, isn't it? This is a 4-mark question, looks difficult, but trust me, it is very easy. So we'll start with the proof now, right? Okay. What is the formula for Tn? We know that Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. This is the formula. But T9 they are saying. If I put n as 9, can I say T9 is equal to A plus 9 minus 1 into D? But what is T9? T9 is already 0. This is given, isn't it? So can I say 0 is equal to A plus 8D? So can I say A is equal to minus 8D? A is minus 8D. Now this is a very important relation that we are going to use later. Okay. Now let's forget about T9. Let's focus on T29. What is Tn? We know that Tn is A plus n minus 1 into D. So what will be T29? A plus 29 minus 1 into D. So what will be T29? Basically A plus 28D. But what is A? What is A? A is minus 8D. So that is equal to minus 8D plus 28D. So that is equal to 20D. So what did I get? I got T29 is equal to 20D. Right? Now let me focus on T19. What will be T19? Can I do it directly? T19 will be A plus 19 minus 1 into D. Because A plus n minus 1 into D. We are putting n as 19. So can I say T19 is equal to A plus 18D. But tell me one thing. What is A? If you see the previous slide, A is minus 8D. This is minus 8D plus 18D. That is 10D. So can I say T19 is 10D? Now understand the relation here. This is 10D, this is 20D. So can I say T29 is double of T19? Obviously yes. So what I'm doing is I'm breaking this down. T29 is equal to 20 can be written as 2 into 10D. But what is 10D? T19. So we can say T29 is equal to 2 into T19. And hence we have proved that 29th term is double of the 19th term provided that the 9th term is 0. Easy and interesting. Let's have a look at a new problem now. Now this goes very interesting because algebra and geometry comes hand in hand. So here we are talking about a triangle. So measures of angles of a triangle are in AP. So there are 3 angles. They are in AP. The measure of the smallest angle is 5 times the common difference. Measure of the smallest angle is 5 times the common difference. Find the measures of all angles of a triangle. So this is just a rough figure. Don't actually consider this as a figure. There are 3 angles, right? And the 3 angles are in AP. So if the first angle is A, second angle will be A plus D, third angle will be A plus 2D, right? Anyways, they've already given us A plus D, A plus 2D. So we will assume A plus D, A plus 2D. Now these are the 3 angles, isn't it? Now understand. 3 angles are A plus D, A plus 2D. and the measure of the smallest angle is 5 times the common difference. Firstly, can I say measure of the smallest angle? So smallest angle is A. Smallest angle is A. Because we are adding the common difference, then we are adding again. This is the smallest, this is the largest, right? So measure of the smallest angle is 5 times the common difference. So here, what they are saying is A is equal to 5 times D. This is given. This is given. But tell me one thing. What is the sum of all angles? Sum of all angles of a triangle. Isn't sum of all angles of a triangle 180 degrees? So can I say A plus A plus D plus A plus 2D is equal to 180? Now A itself is 5D. Can I say here 5D plus 5D plus D plus 5D plus 2D is equal to 180, isn't it? Now 5D plus 5D is 10D, 11D, 16D, 18D. So can I say 18D is equal to 180? So can I say D will be equal to 180 divided by 18, which is 10. The value of D is 10. Now value of D is 10. We know that A is equal to 5D, right? And the value of D is 10. So A will be equal to 5 into 10, that is 50. Now A is 50 and D is 10. So what will be the three angles? Three angles are, one is A, which is nothing but 50 degrees. Another one is A plus D, that is 50. See, D is 10, so 50 plus 10, that is 60 degrees. And then A plus 2D, that is 50 plus 2 into 10. 2 into 10 is 20, 50 plus 20 is 70. So yes, we have found out that the three angles are 50 degrees, 60 degrees and 70 degrees respectively, right? The final answer is 50, 60 and 70, where 50 is the smallest angle, 70 is the largest angle. That's it for the day. We'll meet again for the next session. We'll explore some new chapters as well. Stay tuned and keep learning with Top Scholars.